Good evening. This is All India Radio and I am Gaurang Dhawanlal with the news at 9. The headlines. Electioneering for assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram reaches its crescendo as campaigning ends tomorrow. Campaigning for Rajasthan and Telangana also picks up. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attacks Congress, saying that party tried to scare Supreme Court judges in the name of impeachment in Rajya Sabha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says country will never let go of its unity and permanence, and its culture will remain immortal. In his 50th episode of Mann Ki Baat, Prime Minister describes radio as most effective medium of communication. In Jammu and Kashmir, 7 terrorists killed and a Jawan martyred in encounters in Shopian and Pulwama districts. In a major breakthrough, European leaders approve United Kingdom's withdrawal agreement from the European Union. And in sports, India beat Australia by 6 wickets in third and final T20 international at Sydney to level the series 1 each. And Samir Verma retains the men's singles title in Syed Modi International Badminton Championships in Lucknow. Saina Nehwal settled for silver. Electioneering in Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram has reached a feverish pitch. Campaigning in both states will end tomorrow and they will go in for a single phase of polling on Wednesday. Leaders from the Congress, BJP and other parties made whirlwind tours to different places to woo voters. Defending the BJP's rule in Madhya Pradesh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi asked people in Vidisha and Jabalpur to compare what he called 55 years of Congress misrule with 15 years of BJP rule in the state. Mr. Modi said in Vidisha that the Shivraj Singh government has brought in the most comprehensive crop insurance scheme. He said farmers have benefited immensely from it. He said under the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, 16,000 settlements in Madhya Pradesh have been connected by road. In his meeting in Jabalpur, Mr. Modi said that the Congress has ruled every state from Panchayat to Parliament, but the people have rejected it. He said this is because of their corruption and the Congress believes in dividing people on caste lines. Attacking the Congress, Mr. Modi said the dynasty-based party had never fought an election on the basis of development and therefore cannot speak about development. Mr. Modi also criticized Congress leaders for making personal attacks against his father and mother. Senior BJP leaders Rajnath Singh, Smriti Irani, Uma Bharati and Hema Malini also addressed meetings in different places of the state. Congress leaders Kamal Nath, Jyotiraditya Scindia, Digvijay Singh, Navjot Singh Sidhu and actress Amisha Patel led the party's campaign. Samajwadi Party leader Akhilesh Yadav and Aam Aadmi Party leader Gopal Roy held rallies in Dindori and Datia. In Mizoram, amidst hectic campaigning, major parties are engaged in a war of words on various issues. Campaigning for assembly elections in Rajasthan and Telangana has picked up. The two states will go for a single phase of polling on the 7th of next month. Leading the BJP's campaign in Rajasthan, Prime Minister Narendra Modi attacked the Congress at a rally in Alwar, saying that the party has started scaring Supreme Court judges. Referring to a hearing of the Ayodhya case in the Apex Court, the Prime Minister alleged that a Congress Rajya Sabha member attempted to get the hearing postponed till 2019 in view of the Lok Sabha elections.
जब अयोध्या का केस चल रहा था, कांग्रेस के नेता राज्यसभा के सदस्य सुप्रीम कोर्ट को कह रहे हैं कि 2019 तक केस मत चलाओ क्योंकि 2019 तक कहीं चुनाव है। क्या देश के न्याय तंत्र को इस प्रकार से राजनीति में गठितता उचित है क्या?
Praising the Vasundhara Raje government, the Prime Minister said it has done a splendid job, such as opening schools, medical colleges and constructing about 36,000 kilometers of roads. Congress leaders Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot and BSP chief Mayawati also held several rallies to woo voters. In Telangana, BJP President Amit Shah and Acting Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao are among the most important leaders who campaigned in various places for their party candidates. Mr. Shah addressed rallies at Parkal, Narayankhet, Nirmal and Dubaka, while Mr. Rao held meetings at Tandur, Parigi, Narayankhet, Debarakadra, Shasnagar and Ibrahimpatnam. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said he has upheld India's unity and culture above politics. In his 50th Mann Ki Baat program broadcast today, the Prime Minister said, Modi may come and go, but this country will never let go of its unity and permanence, and India's culture will remain immortal.
यह कार्यक्रम अपॉलिटिकल रहा कि ना इसमें पॉलिटिक्स हो, ना इसमें सरकार की वाहवाही हो, ना इसमें कहीं मोदी हो. मोदी आएगा और चला जाएगा, लेकिन यह देश अटल रहेगा. हमारी संस्कृति अमर रहेगी. 130 करोड़ देशवासियों की छोटी छोटी यह कहानियां हमेशा जीवित रहेगी. इस देश को नई प्रेरणा, नए उत्साह से नई ऊंचाइयों पर लेती जाती रहेगी.
Justifying his decision to keep this program apolitical, Mr. Modi said that it was the people of the country who stood as a bulwark in ensuring adherence to his resolve. Mr. Modi said most of the people believe that the greatest contribution of Mann Ki Baat has been the enhancement of the feeling of positivity in society, as revealed in a survey conducted by All India Radio. The Prime Minister lauded the role of All India Radio as a mighty means of getting across to people. He said in an era of social media, he preferred radio, saying that he realized its potential after a radio listener in a remote village in Himachal Pradesh broke the news of India conducting a nuclear test to him in 1998. Mr. Modi said, in terms of reach and depth of communication, radio has been incomparable.
रेडियो जन जन से जुड़ा हुआ है और रेडियो की बहुत बड़ी ताकत है. कम्युनिकेशन की रीच और उसकी गहराई शायद रेडियो की बराबरी कोई नहीं कर सकता. और जब मैंने मई 2014 में एक प्रधान सेवक के रूप में कार्यभार संभाला, तो मेरे मन में इच्छा थी कि देश की एकता, हमारे भव्य इतिहास, उसका शौर्य, भारत की यह कहानी जन जन तक पहुंचनी चाहिए.
Mr. Modi highlighted that the biggest achievement of the 50 episodes of Mann Ki Baat is that one feels like one is talking to a close acquaintance and not to the Prime Minister, which reflects true democracy, saying that next year the country will be celebrating the 550th Prakash Parv of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who always envisaged the welfare of entire humanity. Mr. Modi said it will be celebrated in a grand way.
देश अगले वर्ष गुरु नानक देव जी की 550वीं जयंती समारोह को भव्य रूप से मनाएगा. इसका रंग देश ही नहीं दुनिया भर में बिखरेगा. इसके साथ ही गुरु नानक जी से जुड़े पवित्र स्थलों के मार्ग पर एक ट्रेन भी चलाई जाएगी. भारत सरकार ने एक बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण निर्णय किया है कि करतारपुर कॉरिडोर बनाने का, ताकि हमारे देश के यात्री आसानी से पाकिस्तान में करतारपुर में गुरु नानक देव जी के उस पवित्र स्थल पर दर्शन कर सके.
In Jammu and Kashmir, 6 terrorists have been killed and an army Jawan martyred in an encounter in Shopian district. A defense spokesperson said security forces had launched a cordon and search operation in Batkund village late last night on the basis of specific inputs about the presence of terrorists in the area. As the forces zeroed in, the terrorists opened fire, triggering a gunfight. Meanwhile, security sources said a terrorist has been killed in a brief encounter with security forces in Pulwama district. The gunfight erupted at Crew in Pampore area of the South Kashmir district this evening. Security forces have recovered arms and ammunition from him. Delhi Police Special Cell has arrested 3 suspected terrorists from Srinagar. Briefing reporters DCP Special Cell Pramod Singh Kushwaha said the alleged terrorists belong to the Islamic State Jammu and Kashmir group. He said yesterday's arrest will weaken the base of the IS-inspired module. Mr. Kushwaha said the terrorists were planning activities in Delhi, but their plans were foiled by the joint operation undertaken by Delhi Police and Jammu and Kashmir Police. He said the police have recovered arms and ammunition from them, along with some explosives.
इस मॉड्यूल पर नजर डालें तो इनके बहुत सारे OGWs भी क्वेश्चनिंग के लिए पिकअप किए गए. वो वहाँ की एसओजी पुलिस और लोकल पुलिस अपनी कार्रवाई कर रही है. जो पकड़ा गया है, इनके साथियों ने कुछ सेंसेशनल काम किए हुए हैं, जैसे कि एक SI सब इंस्पेक्टर इमरान टाक था, जो पिछले साल नवंबर में मारा गया था JNK में. एक CRPF कैंप पे भी इन्होंने इसी साल जुलाई में ग्रेनेड लॉन्च किया था. और एक सितंबर के महीने में एक आदमी को, एक सिविलियन को इन्होंने मारा था. सस्पेक्ट कर रहे थे कि ये इन्फॉर्मर है और उसको मार दिया था. इन तीनों को पकड़े जाने से प्लस इनका हेड आउट बस्ट होने से एक IS इंस्पायर्ड मॉड्यूल का काफी बड़ा बेस खत्म है.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. In Uttar Pradesh, the Dharam Sabha of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad in Ayodhya concluded peacefully today, where Hindu seers discussed their stand and strategy for an early construction of a Ram temple in the city. Heavy security arrangements were made in view of the congregation, in which thousands of VHP members, RSS volunteers and Shiv Sena and BJP workers took part. No untoward incident was reported from any part of the city. The AIR correspondent reports that the head of the Ram Janmabhoomi Nyas and chief guest Mahant Nitya Gopal Das addressed the gathering. In Tamil Nadu, the central team delegated to make an on-the-spot assessment of damages due to Cyclone Gaja has inspected some of the affected villages in the two Delta districts today. They saw for themselves the destroyed huts and damaged coconut groves. The team, led by Union Home Ministry Joint Secretary Daniel Richard, also interacted with those sheltered in relief camps and fishermen who lost their fishing boats in Tanjore and Tiruvarur. Before winding up their field visit tomorrow, they would also assess damages in Nagapattinam and Karaikal. Meanwhile, the opposition DMK leader M.K. Stalin has appealed to the centre to allot sufficient aid in time for relief efforts. More from our correspondent.
The 7-member interdepartmental team travelled extensively in the districts affected by the November 16 cyclone for the second day today. They have expressed the opinion that the damages to horticultural crops have been of huge magnitude. The team would return to Chennai tomorrow night and discuss with the state chief minister and officials the next day. The team leader, Mr. Daniel Richard, has said they would submit their report to the centre after Tuesday. Meanwhile, the electricity department has said the snapped power connections would be restored in all interior villages in a week's time. Jay Singh, AR News, Chennai.
In a major breakthrough, United Kingdom's withdrawal agreement from the European Union has been approved by EU leaders. The President of the European Council, Donald Tusk, announced that the 27 leaders of the bloc gave their backing after less than an hour's discussion in Brussels today. There was no formal vote, with the EU proceeding by consensus. It follows more than 18 months of negotiations between the two sides, which began when the UK triggered Article 50 in the wake of the 2016 referendum leave vote. The UK is scheduled to leave the EU on the 29th of March 2019. The deal needs to be approved by the UK Parliament, with many MPs opposing it. The Parliament is expected to vote on the deal early next month. In cricket, India beat Australia by 6 wickets in the third and final 2020 international at Sydney today and levelled the series 1 each. In reply to Australia's 164 for 6 in the stipulated 20 overs, India finished with 168 for 4. Skipper Virat Kohli top scored with 61 runs and remained unbeaten. Earlier, Rohit Sharma contributed 23 and Shikhar Dhawan 41. In badminton, Sameer Verma gave India a perfect end to the Syed Modi International Tournament, winning the men's singles final 16-21, 21-19, 21-14 against China's Guangzhou Liu to retain the title. In the match played at Lucknow, he came from a game down to win the crown in 70 minutes. With this win, Verma sealed his spot in the BWF World Tour Finals. However, former champion Saina Nehwal lost in straight games to Han Yu of China in the women's singles summit clash. The News Services Division of All India Radio, in its weekly bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak, tomorrow will bring you a discussion on Mission Indradhanush, complete immunization. This can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. And now, before we close the headlines, once again, electioneering for assembly elections in Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram reaches its crescendo as campaigning ends tomorrow. Campaigning for Rajasthan and Telangana also picks up. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attacks Congress, saying that party tried to scare Supreme Court judges in the name of impeachment in Rajya Sabha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says country will never let go of its unity and permanence, and its culture will remain immortal. In his 50th episode of Mann Ki Baat, Prime Minister describes radio as most effective medium of communication. In Jammu and Kashmir, 7 terrorists killed and a Jawan martyred in encounters in Shopian and Pulwama districts. In a major breakthrough, European leaders approved United Kingdom's withdrawal agreement from the European Union. India beat Australia by 6 wickets in third and final T20 international at Sydney to level the series 1 each. And Sameer Verma retains the men's singles title in Syed Modi International Badminton Championships. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.